Court is in session. Today we're talking about Minho from Maze Runner. He is one of my favorites, and I know I say that like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,000 times. I had to work that in there, forgive me. Minho is one of my favorites, obviously, because they're so well written. There's like hardly anyone you can hate. Almost. The thing with Minho is that he was one of the first runners. He wasn't the first, that would be Albie. He became the keeper of the runners simply because he was the best before Thomas came, but obviously Thomas had like insider knowledge, if you get what I mean. He's athletic and he's smart. He has to go into the maze every day, come back before sundown, before the grievers come out. He also has to keep in memory each sector of the maze every time it opens, plus mapping it all out. The thing with Minho is, these are the runners' jobs, right? So obviously what he's doing, running, coming back, knowing which way, once you figure out the way, it becomes easier to run it. So in that way, that's not as impressive as what he did afterwards. People can hate Minho for first running away from Thomas in the maze when they were left on at night, like with Albie. But Minho was carrying Albie all the way to the end. He still didn't make a run for it. He wasn't gonna leave Albie to go be safe. He was either gonna go with Albie across the maze, or he was gonna die in the maze with Albie. That's loyalty right there. Plus, when he found out that Thomas had saved his life, had gone back for Albie, Minho didn't quit alongside the other runners. Instead, he made Thomas a runner with him. He became Thomas's friend, and he just advocates for everything Thomas does because he thinks Thomas makes the right decisions, which he does. Also, Minho was captured. He was experimented on, and he didn't lose his mind. And considering what he'd been through, he didn't crash out enough when this happened. I'd be raging if she was in front of me like this. Traitor! Plus, he makes a part of the Thomas, New, and Minho trio. Like, that's the trio that I just love because they're just so funny. Minho knew that something had to be done. He couldn't be like Gally and thinking safely because Minho's actually run the maze. He knows that there's either no way out or he wants to risk something, which is pretty cool. That's why he's one of my favorite characters. And he did make it in the end, which is also something to be happy about. So, which character should I do next? Let me know.